puts to the panelists, you know what I'm saying? Can I have y'all contact?
That part. Yes.
Say, real talk.
As long
That's my
as-
question. Big and direct.
As long as soon as I don't answer, say hello. Hey, it's the what the. Nigga, 7:30 in the morning. Get a text. Hey, nigga, it's what you doing tonight, bro? I'm having an event. Pull up, my nigga. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Holla at me, though. I got you. I'm good, my nigga. You have my shit for sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Cool, we're straight. Yeah, I got you.
Hey.
As long as you register to vote and tell people to vote, we'll do a voting drive for the office and the activists. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change it.
Yeah.
Anybody? Everybody?
Three numbers.
Wait till afterwards. I wonder. Okay. Just kidding.
Hey, man, you talk.
What shit? Put the number in. That's for everyone.
Y'all told him to jump on this shit.
Go ahead. You want to say?
I just want to encourage everybody who's doing whatever they're doing, that you remember to stay innovative. And also, you have to sometimes reinvent yourself. And I'm not saying that's not like you're changing up, but you have to think about it. If you start doing what you're doing and you graduate from high school and you're in college, you have to think about, okay, now you're 27. Well, the people who's in high school and college right now, they don't know you. So you have to go back, you know what I'm saying, and have another impression on them so it can keep you, you know, your longevity. Because if you just, you know, just ride with the people that you've been riding with, yeah, they gonna know you, but eventually, like even for artists, if you cool with all the promoters right now, you think the same promoters are gonna be at the door 5 years from now? No, they're not gonna know who you are, and you've been getting in free all this other time to shine. Ain't happening no more because they don't know who you are. So, you know, if you want to have a career, I would say be mindful, be strategic, come up with some plans to do some other things to make sure that you go back. So that way it won't be such a gap for the people who, you know, who you want to have an impression on.
Before we go, is that I want to encourage you to understand one thing, and that's timing. Everything is based on timing. Another thing is being prepared. And I got a slogan I tell people: when preparation meets opportunity, success is born. Stay prepared because you never know when your opportunity is coming, where your success will stem from. So stay prepared. And don't write off people just because you feel like you're looking at them like, oh, they ain't hitting on them. You never know who that person is. I've done it many times, writing off people because I thought they was insignificant, not knowing that it was plugged in so much stuff I couldn't even get to, except I actually knew them. So please, don't despise people. Don't look down on people. You just never know who God may send in your presence to help you. God bless you.
And I'm just gonna say this one more time. It's extremely important as an artist. You're not just here to make money. You're not just here to get your fame out. You're gonna have people that are gonna follow you. You're gonna have people that are gonna hang on your every word. And make sure that when you leave this life and you go into the next, that you left something that was profound. I'm not saying that you gotta stop calling everybody bitches and hoes, but I am saying have something to fight for. Have something that's your legacy. Have something. Every great athlete, Muhammad Ali, all the greats, even P. Diddy, all of them, they always give back. What are you going to give back as an artist? And that, to me, is your greatest legacy. Not how much money you have, but how much you can give back.
Anybody want to network with me, give my number. Anybody want a video shot? Anybody need to get their video on WorldStar? Can get your video on WorldStar at $500. Anybody that want to, also we shoot movies. I'm working on my 5th movie. Yeah. We looking for some actors that want to be a part of it. Come up to me, give me your Instagram, contact info, we can network.
Let's go.
Some advice for every artist here: learn to take criticism well.
Yeah. That's it right there.
Anybody knew when I was in Metropolis, if you brought a song to me to play, you brought it to me, it better be radio ready to play. I took your song, made a sandwich out of it. Put a song people knew on top, your song in the middle, the other song at the bottom. If your song made it made it to the top of my sandwich. If your song didn't make it, I went outside, took your CD, and busted it on the ground outside Metropolis. Let people know, you bring something to me, make it ready. Here's 2 examples. Fat Pimp, he had a rap daddy. He came to Metropolis every single Thursday with that CD. He bugged me every Thursday. I got the CD to this day. So CD, white label, wrote on there. I played it. Who was in the building at the time? Mad Hatter was in the building. He's at school. Who was that? Next thing you know, he's at the station. Charlie Boy the same way. Brought the CD to me. First time I heard it, went outside, busted on the concrete. He came back the next week. He had it ready to roll. Take criticism well from people who you don't know. Because people you know, they're going to go smoke up your ass all day, telling you it's the hottest thing in the streets when it's not. Learn to take criticism.
Absolutely. I'm going to ask, and I know he started it, but all the artists that want to talk to you guys, just hold up until we finish. Because I want to give everybody their just and due respect. Get them, because they was sitting in these seats well before this panel. So, right fast, our very last.
Right there. I have one question I'm going to ask that on behalf of the other artists. I want each panel member to tell each aspiring person, because that's the word that's missing from artistry now, aspiring, meaning that you're trying to grow towards. How long did it take for you to get to the platform that you are right now? Because see, we don't want them to think that it's supposed to come in 2 weeks or 1 year or anything like that. I want you guys to validate each person how long it took you to get right here, knowing that as you grow, you never feel like you've made it. That's an ongoing thing as long as you live. But how long did it take for you to get right here?
And keep it under 30, 40 seconds.
Like you said, I'm an old head. I started this journey back in 1984.
Come on.
When I first started spinning records. I worked radio stations, I worked concerts for many artists, and I'm still not where I want to be to this day. I am 53 years old, and I still haven't gotten to the top yet.
Yeah.
So I'm still working to get there.
Amen.
Yeah, it took me 10 years. I'm originally from Chicago. I came down here to Houston, changed my life, and I never thought I'd be shooting videos, but it took me really 8 years until I really touched my major artists. You feel what I'm saying? As far as working with Zero, and that opened doors to working with several other major artists, but it took damn nearly almost 10 years, but I never gave up.
Amen.
Never gave up. I lost it twice, came back. I never let nothing stop me from reaching my goals. And one thing you have to do, no matter what you're going through, you got to keep on pushing.
That part.
And I recorded my first song and put it on the CD when I was 15 years old. I'm 31 now. My first tape that got me my buzz came out in 2011. So if you do the math, I believe that's 9 to 10 years of just grinding before anybody even heard me. When I first dropped my first tape, that wasn't even the biggest buzz. That's just when people start hearing about me. So I think right now I got the biggest buzz I've ever had in my career. And if we do the math, man, that's 16 years of hard work and grind, my nigga. I literally quit my job at Walmart, told my old lady, was like, man, you gonna have to put it all on your shoulders because I'm gonna have to give it my all. That 100% old boy was talking about, I had to decide. I'm either give Walmart 30% and the rap 70, or I'm gonna just give it all 100%. I jumped out on faith, and 16 years later, man, we moving and we know we're that close to where we're supposed to be.
Let's see here. The first time, did I ever tell you about the time I opened for 2 Live Crew as a rapper?
Amen.
That was a very funny story. I got booed off stage. But, because I was like, I want to be respected. They were like, yeah. But I will tell you, and I hit fame at 96. And I'm more famous now than I was then because times change. I just turned 40 February 8th. And I do radio and TV and magazines all over the world. I'm an international human rights activist. And Fire, if it wasn't for you, I'm very humble, very meek. Fire was like, write your name on the board because you Keisha Thomas, you somebody. And sometimes as activists we want to play ourselves down. But I never realized how famous and I always knew how powerful I was because I want to make change. But I have to accept that fame. And there's nothing wrong with being famous. And there's nothing wrong with being a little Kanye West. Can I touch the nuts? A little cocky. So I gotta be cocky with it. But yes, it takes 20 years. I have been famous and it is a steady upward. So anybody that tells you that age is something that will age you out, that's not the truth. If you have something to say, if you are a brand, if you are whatever, people will follow you, I don't care, into your grave. Yes. But you keep going forward together and not one step back.
For me, it's been an awfully long journey, man. At 42, 2000, maybe 99, 2000, Rochelle McDonough ushered me into the offices of Capitol Records to perform in front of Andre Harrell personally. And I was offered a record contract. And at that time, coming back to the hotel that night, contract in hand, ready to go see the lawyer the next day, laying on the hotel floor, listening to a CD that I had got, God spoke to me and said that wasn't the route and purpose he had for my life. That wasn't the way he wanted me to use my gift.
Jesus.
So I had a $250,000 signing bonus on the table. And being the son of a PK, I knew when I heard. I knew when I heard that voice of God say, this wasn't the purpose, this was not what I gave you this gift for.
Amen.
So walking away from that $250 signing bonus, had been opening up for David Hollister, had been opening up for Maya, had been opening up for some artists that were on Rockefeller label. I left all of that and came back here to a $7 and $25 job with the city of Houston, taking care of my family. And I've been on that journey to get back to that platform ever since. And as she said here today, this is coming from that point. This is 2018, 17, 18 years later. This is the most blessed platform that God has given me. As I told y'all, this last EP that I just released, God has blessed, man. I think I told y'all 1.5 million streams just all through social media.
Come on.
And my singles been